Hello, Paul. Thank you very much for taking an interest in the results that I'm showing from a strategy that we call the Down Under strategy. I wanted to answer your question, how much would you have lost at that particular time, if you remember writing the question. So what we'll do is I'll go and show exactly what I mean. First off, you commented on this screenshot. I made a screenshot of this, and indeed on the Down Under strategy. Now the strategy itself, I've been using it for months, but I've been extensively testing it for our group since the 11th of May, and to date we've had ourselves and I'll give screenshots, TradingView screenshots to every trade so they can go back and see it for themselves. And to date, we've had 74 trades and 69 have been winners. And your question was, how much would you have actually lost on the GBP AUD on the 24th of June? So I just wanted to explain that now. So I've actually pulled that, the GBP AUD. It says GBP NZD, please ignore that. We're actually on the GBP AUD on the 24th of June. There's a line going through the vertical line going through the 15-minute candle on the 24th of June, and this is the one here that we would have actually took, and we tell people how to use this manually. You can actually do this manually without being in our team. But what helps 10 times more is the fact that we get these BYOB ups and BYOB downs. This is our special indicator that we use exclusively for our team. You can't buy this. This is not separate to anywhere else other than in our Ninja team, which is what we call ourselves. This is and it recognizes the parabolic flip from below the price to above the price to get you into the trade. It recognizes a flat bottom candle on the Heikin Ashis, and once those conditions are met, then it gives you the BYOB up or BYOB down, and then we enter the trade. Now this particular strategy, the Down Under strategy, only works from 6 o'clock in the morning to 8 o'clock in the morning, and then no other times. We're concentrating on the markets forming between that. I'm not going to go into too much detail because I will supply you with another video that Paul Turner and I done, a marketing video where I explain in depth the reasoning for the Down Under strategy and show you all about the trend lines and so. And I go into in great detail with Paul Turner, and I'll share that video with you after this video. Anyway, getting back to your question, how much we would have actually lost? Well, worst case scenario is we teach teaches to over 500 people, and basically new people alike. So we teach them when they get the BYOB up or the BYOB down, in this case the BYOB down. So you would have entered the trade there, and you would have actually got roughly about to that wick, you would have actually got about 8 or 9 pips. But we anything less than 10 pips is a loser for the GBP pairs, so that's why it's a loser. But you're taught to put your stop loss, worst case scenario, or your emergency stop loss along level with the parabolic SAR. So your stop loss would be up there. You'd have entered the trade down there. Your parabolic SAR, your stop loss would have been up there, which in this case would have been a good 20 pips away. So in real terms, you would have lost 6% of your trading account, because when we do go for our 10 pips, we teach people to go for 3% of their trading account within that 10 pips. And as you can see, so basically all the green ones are 3% wins, and all the red ones are they're not all 6% losses, because sometimes the parabolic SAR will be down there, sometimes it'll be up there. but in this case it was actually 20 pips away, which would have been represented 6% of your trading account. Most of the time though, they are within between 10 and 15 pip when you get the flip. So it's not usually as bad as that. Sometimes I do concede it can be a bit worse sometimes, occasionally, but that's just trading, that's the way it is. But as you can see from our consistent winners, these are all 3% wins. So, like I said, we've had 74 trades between now and the 11th of May, when I started back testing this rigorously. So we've had 74 wins. Sorry, so 69 wins out of 74 trades. So as you can see, we've more than you would have been more than happy with the results. And incidentally, I would just like to say this is the worst case scenario where you put your stop loss. We actually, as your experience, some of the people who do this would have got out, recognizing the fact that we got a green candle here now on the third candle over. So they may have wished to have got out down about here, which is only like 10 pips away, and saved themselves effectively 3% of their trading account by just going with the fact that they stopped that, they've taken themselves out of the trade because of that, because of their experience. So with that being said, thank you very much for your time, and I hope you look at the other video that I show you, the marketing video. Incidentally, that is just one of 3 or 4 strategies that we teach in a live trading scenario. The other ones have got a very, very similar success rate. I market this one more extensively because this is basically my baby. This is what how I came up with this strategy, as you can see, and it works very well. But thanks very much for your question, and as always, any other questions, please do not hesitate, give us a call. Hope you look at the other video, and because it's all going really, really well at this end. So thanks for your time, and speak to you soon. Cheers for now. Bye.